grinding to get characters unlocked for it. But we decided early on this was going to be a more casual tournament, obvious from the stage selections that we have every month. And we also wanted to do some hazards on. Stages like this one here, where what's the hazard on? Shy Guys come through with a couple percent worth of food, and you have Randall the Cloud, which can save you.
So ideally minimal hazards that aren't just going to completely destroy people.
No, I absolutely went through myself every single stage, hazards on, hazards off, made a note, are there walk-offs? Is there swimming? Caves of life, anything like that. The only caves of life that are allowed are the breakable ones, which we have 2 of them here today. You have the Great Plateau Tower, as well as Skyworld. Those 2 caves of life both can be broken, so they're not permanent. That's why it's allowed. But we only do hazard off every now and then. I think for a while we did about every other month, but this has been, the last time was 4 months ago that we did hazards on. So it's less so now just because there's not as many good hazards on as hazards off stages.
Right, of course. And sitting here in the tabletop tap, it really is a nice casual environment.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, when we want to get serious, you've got Elite SmashDEN for that. If you want to be competitive but have fun, that's what SmashDEN's for.
Elite SmashDEN is the one where we all get our asses kicked by Shu.
Yeah, hey, just once.
Just once.
But so far here right now, we've got Rose out to an early lead. He's got damage on him, but he got that first stock off BRUTS. Really just bringing the Ganondorf hard, too.
Almost gets the read there off the ledge.
Absolutely. There, just using that dash, he's being really patient with Ganondorf, which is not a thing you see very often. People are always so concerned at trying to be proactive with him because he's so slow, but we're just seeing patience out of Rose. Makes another read with the down smash, and he's got a 1 stock lead here, 2-1. Just gets caught in the end of that flame there.
Rose really stacking on the percentages here.
He makes it back to the ledge just fine. I mean, just a very respectful game out of both players here right now. It's kind of quiet, but there we go. That's going to be that first game over for Rose. I wonder... Now let's see if we can see BRUTS. I think he's been playing Palutena all day. He's had a really good run in the losers bracket so far, taking down Kleb Nasty, Peep, CP Charlie. Up in the winners bracket, I believe he won his first matchup. Yep, Palutena against Luke, Crunch Bite, Palutena, and then he dropped to Bloud, Bloud's Fox as Palutena. So we're definitely going to see more Palutena unless he's got some deep pocket pick that he's pulling out here last minute.
Hopefully we'll see something interesting here in these next few rounds.
Yeah. Now Rose, on the other hand, he's been pulling out Ganondorf, Cloud, K. Rool, Samus, oh my gosh, what else? Ness, Palutena. What? Oh my god. Is there something he doesn't play? I just... let's see, what else? Okay, I think that is it. I think we finally got to the end of everything he has. Yes. So, you know, I only listed 6 characters, no big deal.
The fact that he's so versatile is honestly very impressive.
All right, here we go. Into game 2, and there we go. We see Rose switching over to Cloud. I mean, that's a good thing, too. You can keep your opponent guessing as well.
Right, if you play the same character over and over, they'll learn your tendencies with that character and be able to get...
Right, if at the game of 1 you feel like they're figuring it out a little bit,
switch it up.
On to a new character, who cares? There you go, nice counter out of BRUTS here. He seems to be playing into this Cloud a little bit better, but that side special with the limit break gonna land easily. Pushes forward.
Makes the recovery.
Wasn't able to guard BRUTS there off stage, but gets a little bit damage out. Not going to be able to make it back to the stage, though. That is the thing you got to be careful about, obviously, with Cloud. His vertical recovery is very vertical.
Right, it goes up and then right back down. So.
Yeah, he doesn't have a whole lot to allow him back to the stage. If you're not coming from high up, you're going to have a rough time. Yeah, that little climb up was a little bit after the blast there.
Working on making his way back towards spectating here.
Slowly closing that distance and doing a pretty good job of it, doing so safely. Brutes at 148. Just making sure he doesn't get hit by something like a back air or this upcoming limit break. And there's the
Got
limit
a
break
full limit meter.
Nicely shielded by Brutes. He really just makes the best of it.
And he finally gets the kill there.
Yeah, and that was just with a standard cross slash.
Yeah.
It's plenty when you're at 140.
Oh, exactly.
But stage control, pretty good for Rose right now here on this second stock. Seems to be figuring out this Palutena decently well. Avoiding a lot of the projectiles, the auto cannon, the side special.
Making good use of this ledge here.
Yeah. Able to punish that smash.
Full limit meter. Goes
That's
for the kill.
going to be enough right there. Brutes down to his tournament stock on this one. He's got Rose up to 95. Definitely something he can work with here to get himself to a game 3. Seen more of those neutral airs come in, which are very good for Palutena. And that auto cannon, he's trying to abuse his range, and there we go, landing that finally off stage. 129. Oh, the counter.
Go for the counter.
He's trying to do the offstage guard, not able to get it there. Cloud not able to land.
Rose here at 142%. One mistake.
There we go, that neutral air, like I said.
Not quite a kill.
Shields the limit break once again, follows him down and makes sure he hands out. Down to final stock here in game 2. This is tournament stock for Brutes only.
I need that too. I think it's so important for our scene. And as in any scene, okay, well, yeah, that's true. It's a scene where you have
Trying to close the distance here on this Palutena. Manages to close it out.
I give up like way too
As soon as we say that, though, Brutes comes in with that Palutena and hits several just uncontested shots.
It's definitely true.
Played Will. Oh my gosh, that is
Rose
enough,
closes for
though.
the kill.
Rose moves on with the 2-1 win, looking good as he heads forward, I believe now into a loser's